welcome to Business Journey. My name is Doreen Bus. Just in case this is the first time of watching this show, Business Journey is all about rediscovering businesses around Africa. And that is why with me on set today, it's someone I have always admired her accomplishments so far in the beauty world. Her creativity is top-notch and her works always stand out, not just in the Southeast, but Nigeria at large. I'm sure you're already getting to know whom I am talking about. Let's welcome Queen Omeaku, the CEO of Queensluxury. Thank you so much, Queen, for joining me.
Thank you so much for having me, Doris.
It would also interest you to know that Queensluxury has been in existence for 5 years now. And apart from being a makeup artist, she is an esthetician and a brow artist. Wow. Okay, Queen, so tell me a little bit about yourself.
Okay, so I'm Queen, like you already know.
Okay.
I am a mother of 3 beautiful children.
Wow.
I'm a wife and an entrepreneur.
Wow.
Okay, so I've been in the beauty industry for 9 years now.
Wow.
Yeah, so I started with House of Tara. I trained and I worked there for a while before I started out on my own. Yeah, in 2017. So that's about me. I love to meet people. I love to make people happy. That's
As we're meeting Abby.
That's
All
it.
right, so based on coming to the career part and all of that, what inspired you to become a professional beautician? Like, what's the story behind it? And then can you remember your first job?
Yeah, I can remember that.
Okay.
Okay, so what brought me into the beauty industry, or what inspired me? First of all, I've always been I've always been that type.
Yeah.
So I've always loved the makeup, the nails, the hair, everything beauty. I've always loved it.
Okay.
And then so in school then I used to carry powder, foundation, and pencils in my bag. And then I'll see my classmates and I'm like, your brows are not looking. They're not looking good. Let me do
Wow.
this for you.
Okay.
And so I really saw what it did for them. Like you just see them feel so elated. Like they're just.
Yeah.
So I saw what it did for people, how people felt more confident when they had stuff done on them.
Yeah.
And it made me feel, okay, this is what I would really love to do. I love the creativity part. I love that you sleep today and tomorrow there's another trend.
For
It's
you.
just going and going and going. So that's what has kept me, and that's what I love that's what made me join the industry.
Okay.
And then for my first job, I remember my first job was it was actually my first bridal job. I remember I actually went to Agbo for it. It was my friend's wedding.
Where's that? Yeah.
Agbo, Delta State.
Okay, Delta State.
I had to travel for that job, and that was like my first time of traveling. It was interesting. It was scary, but I still have the pictures. I look at them every day. Thank God for Facebook that can remind you.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was nice. I still see those pictures and then I laugh. Oh, look at my brows. Look at my lipstick then. And yeah, that's my first job.
I can really see you really come a long way. And then from the little description, it's something you're passionate about. It's not just you're not just doing
Very
it just
passionate.
for just for the work aspect. But,
Yeah.
Well, that's good. Okay, so tell me about Queensluxury. What services does Queensluxury offer?
Okay, so like you know, Queensluxury is a beauty brand. It's a service-based business for now.
Okay.
So we offer makeovers. We do studio makeover. That's the one you come to the studio to get done.
Yeah.
And we have bridal. We do bridal makeovers too. That means for weddings. So we travel and all that. And then we do semi-permanent brows. That's
Okay.
like microblading, ombre brows, combo brows. I'm sure you know about that.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so there are those brows that stay for 1 to 2 years.
Yeah.
They don't clean off.
Okay.
And then we also offer facial services, facial treatments, so to treat your skin, to just relax and all that. So those are the services we offer for now, and we also do trainings.
Okay. We really offer a whole lot of things.
We do.
That's good.
We do.
Okay, so but then from the services you just mentioned that Queensluxury is into, how do you cope with electricity? Because in Nigeria we do, so I'm trying to wonder
My
how we cope
sister.
with electricity. I know it's not going to be easy.
It's not funny. It's not easy. It's not. But the best thing. I think the best thing for us right now is the prepaid meter,
Okay.
because this is the only thing that helps us.
Yeah.
Check our consumption and really economize the whole thing so that we don't go crazy. And of course, we have generator. That's the backup time because you're walking, and then the light goes off. It's always so. Let me not say it's embarrassing because people already understand, but it's always bad.
They wouldn't want their faces to be soiled up and all of that. Yeah.
That one's even different. Like during brows, we use a machine, so you need light for that. So when the light just goes off, and you're like, we're sitting down here to the generator comes.
Help us, but then he's coming to our rescue.
Amen.
All right. So what do you look for in a client when deciding which treatment and product, for their skin recommendation as an esthetician?
Okay, so we have for the makeup part, and then we have for the facial treatment. Yeah. Okay, so basically everyone has their skin type. Yeah. And for makeup, basically it's you just need to look or feel their skin texture to know what to use to know if you're using an oil-based product or you're using a matte-based product. But for facials, we actually have a machine to actually check. We do tests and we are sure of what should be done on the skin. So from there, we now decide and then work with clients' budget. So that's how we.
Okay, so it's not something you just go into immediately. You just have to check the person's.
You have to check as a professional. Even you as a professional, you have to check. You have to check so that you'll be sure of what products, because every skin type has what you choose for them. Definitely. Oily skin, we have the oily skin, we have the normal skin, we have dry skin, we have sensitive. So you have to be sure of what you want to use for each person, because if you use a product that's not for that skin type, your treatment might be ineffective. Yes, so. That's for that.
So for the products you use, like where do you get your products from?
Okay, some of our products, they're imported. We have to buy them from different countries. Some of them we have them here in Enugu. Yes, so many of our products are actually imported.
I don't know challenges attached, like
yes, it's expensive.
The country.
It's expensive. Wow. They are expensive. But then we are looking for the best. We want the best for our clients. And so we do not, we don't compromise quality. So even if it's expensive, we try to get those products. But then we have products we get in Enugu, we have products we get in Lagos, we have products we get in Abuja. We have different vendors for different things, to get the best prices. You have to check different places, to get those products.
So most of the products, do you sell them or just
we're not into business and we're not into selling. We're not into sales right now. We're service based. So we get our products and then we give the services. But we have where to refer if our clients need where to get things.
So you don't sell products.
We
just
don't
strictly
sell
for treatments and
yes.
Yes. All right, that's nice. So, what are some of your favorite beauty treatments to perform?
My best right now is the brows.
Is the brows.
I love the brows. I love the brows. Okay, yeah. So the thing is, one day I asked my clients. So there's this thing I do sometimes. I'm like, okay, so you guys tell me what my favorite part of makeup is. I wanted to do a giveaway. And everybody was shouting, brows, brows, brows. And actually, it wasn't the brows I was looking for. Because I was looking for something else. But everyone was like, brows, brows. So unconsciously, my name is like connected to brows right now. So I really enjoy doing the brows. And now there are different brows. There's the there's the normal semi-permanent one, and then there's the temporary one. The temporary one is the one that you get when you come for normal makeup that you clean at the end of the day. But then the one I'm talking about is semi-permanent brows, the one that stays for 1 to 2 years. I love it. Like, it's just an art on its own. Getting those two beautiful brows to look the way they look, and seeing clients, enjoy them weeks, months, and years after is just the peak for me. Like, I love getting selfies from them giving me feedback. Queen, I'm enjoying my brows.
For the brows aspect, can they still apply anything on it? Like,
you don't need to. That's the sweet thing.
It's just going to be there.
It's just there. Like, you sleep, you wake up, you don't do anything. Most clients just put lip gloss and then they go. As in, the sweet thing is seeing them on the road and like, look at you. So it's really, that really makes me happy. And then I also love the facial treatment. Just, people are going through a lot. I don't just see my job as just doing something to collect money. I see it as a blessing, to do something for others. So me giving someone 2 hours to come and sleep in my studio is just the thing for me. Because people are going through a lot. So you come here, I'm doing your facials and you're sleeping and people are like, please, I can't sleep. And before you know, I'm like 20 minutes into the facials and they're snoring. It makes me so happy. And then when they are done, even we have men, we have women, and when we're done, they're like, oh, I enjoyed it. Like that's it for me.
The fun of it.
It makes me so happy. So that's what, and it keeps me going as well.
That's good. That's what makes you a professional. That's just it. That's what makes you a professional. At least to make your clients comfortable.
Yes.
Okay, so I know like it's not today you started this job. So like let's say an estimate, how many clients do you handle a week, a day, a month? And you know, I know there are so many demanding clients that comes your way. Like you encounter them on daily basis and all of that. So how do you handle all of that?
Okay, first of all, for how we deal with numbers, right?
Yeah.
So for some special days like Saturdays and festive periods, it can be crazy. It's a beauty world, so it can be crazy. Some Saturdays we handle as much as 4 brows a day. So one brow is taking like 2 to 4 hours. Depends on, some people come late, so you have issues. Imagine doing something 4 hours for 4 people. It's crazy, but well, that's our business.
Yeah, sure.
For makeup, like we can do as much as 6 a day. Depends on the event, like your wedding now. Yeah, we can have as much as 6, 8 clients. But really, generally at the studio, for now we have way more demands on brows than for makeup. Okay, in a week, we our appointments, our job is strictly by booking. So we have at least like 1 client a day, you know, aside having our training and all that. So we have at least 1 client a day. So we fix everything properly. So nobody's exhausted and everybody's happy at the end of the day.
I just hope some clients to get to understand, because most clients can be demanding and they can be so annoying too as well.
Yeah.
You might think maybe
So
it's for them and all of that.
It's the normal thing. Okay, so for demanding clients, the first thing that helps for demanding clients, number 1, experience. Experience really teaches you a lot about people. You get to understand different people and how they behave, what they want. Some clients just want you to praise them, ginger them. Some clients want you to pamper them. Some clients just want you to keep a straight face. They don't want you to talk to them. Just for you to understand,
the kind of person,
you know, and then follow them that way. And then thank God for the Holy Spirit. Because sometimes it gets over, you're like, Jesus, help me. And seriously, that sometimes that's what works. And like, God, because I don't know what to do right now. So it really helps. And let me give you one funny story. There's this lady that called and she was like, I want to come. And she was trying to beat down the price. I'm like, no, we can't. It's like, we can't go below this. She's like, you're doing too much of shakara. Is it because you're now big? I'm like, ma, you don't even know. She's like, please, I don't care. And then she came to the studio. She booked and she finally came. And immediately she entered. She was like, wow. And then she sat down. She was quiet. And then when we're almost done with her service, she was like, Queen, I know why you're talking like that now. Girl, like she was like, I love your services. I love everything. I'm so happy, you know. And she came from Lagos. She was like, I don't mind coming back. Like, and for my makeup and anything, I'm surely coming back. I was just laughing. I'm like, okay, now you've seen why. But that at the end of it, we were able to manage her on phone and physically. So it's nothing that it's doable. That's it.
Well, what I can add to this is that I think what I actually see is humility, because it's not everybody that is as calm as you. That's the truth, seriously. Because when in terms of customer experience, some customers almost seriously.
My clients, my assistants are like, how do you even manage?
Seriously,
how do you manage?
It takes a whole lot, but like you said, thank God for the Holy Spirit. No, for don't break it. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, so when I was going through your profile description, I came across one of the things you do as a makeup educator.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what other trainings do you do, or is it just based on makeup educator?
Yeah, we train on makeup. We also offer training on the semi-permanent brows services. Okay. So we teach how to do the brows, the microblade, all the different kinds of brows, how to identify the face shapes and all that. And we also offer training on facial services. So basically, the services we offer, we also offer trainings on those services. Okay. Yes, that's.
All right, so any person can come for training, including me, Abby.
Yes, now please, we'll start today.
Alright, no problem. We'll talk about that behind the camera.
No wahala.
All right, so okay, this question is going to be funny.
Okay.
So, but then we are ladies now. So normally when we want to leave the house, we would want to have one or two things in our bags.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say when you want to come to work or thereabouts, like out of your makeup kit,
Go things, right?
Yes. Well, like let's just say mention 5 things you think you can actually leave the house with.
Okay, so basically, if you don't want to do, there are 2 things, right? So if you want to do your makeup outside the house, at least your brow pencil, your foundation, your powder, your lippy, any color for your lips, and then maybe your mascara.
Okay.
Those are the things. But then if you're doing it in the house and then you want to go out and you want something for your touch-up, basically maybe an oil blotting paper, to help when there's excess oil. Your lip gloss, at least to always top up. Your powder for top up too. Those are, me personally, those are the 3 things I'll just look out for. Other things, they're supposed to stay till later. They're supposed to stay, till later, like your brows. Once you do your brows in the morning, like, it's not supposed to go anywhere.
To even leave the house without at least touching your brows. It's necessary.
Yes.
You don't apply any makeup on your face, but that one is just...
Yes. It just, pops your face. It just gives your face life.
Okay. That's good. Okay, so 2 questions before we wrap up the show.
Okay.
So, Queensluxury, it's 5 years now. So where do you see Queensluxury in the next 5 years coming?
Ooh, okay, so 5 years.
Yeah.
5 years looks like a long time, but it's not a long time. So I see, for me, I want this brand to be a leading brand in Nigeria.
Okay.
And I would also like for us to go into sales, not just sales, even production. Because you can start with little products to go into the market first. Because I would like for Queensluxury to have its product in the market.
Okay.
Yes, so that's for starters for the next 5 years.
Yeah. I can even say it's even safer to have your own product. Truth. Because people will get to trust you more.
Yes, that's the truth.
Than like going
because
out and all of that.
Yes, when they are able to identify you as a trustworthy brand. Yes, that's true.
Okay, so the last question, as a professional beautician, what unique advice can you give to aspiring beauticians?
Okay, so right now, the pressure to go into our business is crazy. It's much for ladies, especially when you're out of school, you don't have a job, and like, go and do makeup now. And so I hear people say, money there inside now. You should go into the business. Or when I tell someone, my makeup person, you dey chop money or money there. And so you get that. So many people are joining the business because they feel there's so much money there. Okay, so you just jump in. You don't have any dreams, you don't have any hopes, any aspirations, just the money. So my first advice is have clarity when you're in this business. And then that the business has different branches. So you need to know what you want to focus on.
Okay.
Like and how do you get that? Really, just by facing God. He's the one that's going to give you that clarity and direction. And then when you get that direction, run, push it. Like, push it with your last blood, if that's what to require. Do it every day. Now, that's consistency. You need to be consistent when you actually start. You don't feel like, because today I'm not feeling good, I'm not going to push. You have to push in the good days, in the bad days, when your business crashes. My business crumbled some years ago. I had to push. I had to start I had to start again. So you have to be consistent, and that's the only way you can become. People just want to become a big brand. How do you become a big brand if you're not consistent? So my advice is for them is to be consistent and just look good. That's it.
Well, okay, so thank you so much, Queen, for joining me and being part of our show today. It's indeed an honor having you here.
Thank you
I'm
so
sure,
much.
After now, I'll come and get a makeover.
Sure. Sure. You're a friend of the business now.
All right, no problem. People, that has been Queen Omeaku, a professional beautician. So you can hook up with her now for any of your beauty traits. Her social media handles are displayed on the screen. Thank you so much, guys, for joining. I appreciate it. See you next time on another edition of Business Journey. My name is Darren Boss. Bye for now.